Ray Mercer having less than a successful pro career.
Are you ready? Boxing fans, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Devil and Mr. Jones. First coming to the ring at this time, the challenger from Providence, Rhode Island, Vini.
Years of sword, the Tasmanian Devil from Cranston, Rhode Island, former two-time world champion, one time at lightweight, one time at junior middleweight, hoping tonight to make it 3 times.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, the undefeated champion, Roy Jones Jr.
Challenging me, you what I'm talking about. You give me some, it's like battle in the bubble. My heart is just as you creep undercover. Yeah, I said the calendar book, so they were real. Some punches do this and others they will kill. I'm like a sniper, I'm hot like Somali. My combination's devastation to the party. Up on the toe and then fall over the shoulder. Until you set you on the floor, rolling over. The ref starts to count. You either get up or be another wall mount. But if you get up, I hate it. This means a murder or premeditated. I ain't got time for jail. It just confirms the fact that people playing me like they showing money, now you all wanna fight. But now these people can't save it. They can't come up with the money they made you. They got your pockets light. You trying to bait me for 40%, I won't fight. They got your ring all shook. This wouldn't have happened if the shoe was on the other foot. I guess it's being Italian. And that's exactly what's gonna get your ass fucked by a stallion. Cause we done signed the deal. I'm coming at your head with a whoop appeal. You bought a game and played it. And playing these treacherous games got the birds ass faded. It ain't no time to rest. I got a rev to tell the source of this mess. So let it ride, let it ride. So let it ride. I'm coming at you. You're face to face with a whooping. I know I was supposed to jail, but I
There's the world champion, Roy Jones Jr.
Trying to make you bleed.
Undefeated, 28-0, 24 knockouts. All the pomp and circumstance is over now. Now it goes down to what goes on in that squared circle.
But you were just standing amazed. I hit your head so damn hard, I got your body for a day. And he just couldn't believe that you were so photographic with the damage to your knees.
There's Vinny Poziensa, Father Angelo Poziensa talking to him, giving him words of inspiration. Roy Jones Jr.
And you can try until you fight it, but you still
used to be handled by his father, now trained by Alton Murkison, who's 2 for 2 thus far this evening. And we're awaiting the official ring announcement from Michael Buffer. Tail of the tape, Poziensa 32, Jones 26. 4-inch height advantage for Jones. They weighed the same. Jones with a big 4-inch reach advantage. We're going by the IBF rules. 10-point must system in effect. 3 knockdown rule is not in effect. Standing 8 count is not in effect. Bell cannot save boxer in any round, and only the referee can stop the fight. And that might be very significant here tonight. Poziensa's a bleeder. We're getting ready for our official introductions from Michael Buffer as we see Vinny Poziensa. There's Kevin Rooney, former trainer of Mike Tyson, among others. Comes from the Customado School of Training and Fighting. As we mentioned, there's Alton Murchison, already won 2 title fights this evening. Won the NABF title with Derek Gaynor, defended the IBF Cruiserweight title with Al Ice Cole. And here's Michael Buffer.
Square Ring Promotions and New Contenders Boxing, along with the New Jersey Casino Association, in association with your undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser. This Bud's for You present the featured bout of the evening. This bout is sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, Boxing Commissioner Larry Hazard Sr., Chairman Jerry Gormley, Board members Gary Shaw and Al Daniels, Deputy Commissioner Lawrence Wallace, Chief Physician at ringside Dr. Frank B. Doggett, attending physicians Dr. Dominic Coletta Jr. and Dr. Eric Wormser. The timekeeper is Lindsey Tucker. Counting for the knockdown seconds is Arthur McCanty, the alternate referee. This bout is also sanctioned by the International Boxing Federation, President Robert W. Lee, supervisor at ringside, Mr. Al Lucas. The 3 judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system will be Frank Brunette, Jim Traylor, and Kason Cheeks. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, referee Tony Orlando. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Atlantic City, New Jersey, let's get ready to rumble! 12 rounds of boxing for the Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the red trimmed with silver and white, and weighing in at an even 168 pounds. From Cranston, Rhode Island, he brings a record of 40 victories with only 5 defeats, 27 KOs, and he has captured 4 world titles. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 4-time world champion, the challenger, the Tasmanian Devil, Vinny Poziensa. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in also at an even 168 pounds, wearing gold trimmed with black. He brings a professional record of 28-0, 24 KOs, and this 1988 Olympic silver medalist has captured 2 world titles as a professional. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super middleweight champion of the world, Roy Jr.
Okay, gentlemen, you receive your pre-fight instructions. Therefore, I wish you good luck. Okay, touch gloves, go back to your corner. Let's go.
Electricity in the crowd here as they can't wait to get this on, and you saw them button faces there as referee Tony Orlando was given instructions. This is what the crowd's been waiting for here, and there's quite a buzz going on. Round number 1, we're scheduled for 12. A lot of nervous energy on Poziensa. He hasn't thrown a punch yet. That's Poziensa in the red shorts. Eats a left-right combination from Roy Jones, and he's never tasted punches that hard before. I can assure you of that. This is the hardest and fastest puncher Poziensa has ever been in with. Right hand lead catches Poziensa walking in from Jones. Jones always a fast starter. Minute gone by here in round number 1. Jones catching Pozziensa. Oh, good left hook right. Pozziensa trying to maul his way in. Lands a good right on Jones. And the crowd's going wild, and there goes Jones with some speed coming off the ropes. Pozziensa trying to pin him in there. Halfway gone in round number 1. And so far, not even close to being disappointing. A lot of action. Jones a little bit more tentative after tasting some of Pozziensa's power. Pozziensa showing a lot of lateral motion. He's using the whole ring. Jones having a little bit of a tough time cutting it off now. Under a minute to go in round number 1. It's scheduled for 12. Good overhand right lands from Jones. Set up off the jab. Pozziensa walks in with that right low. He doesn't want to do that. Eats a Jones left hook. Jones jab looking very sharp. Pozziensa keeping his hands very low, trying to lull Jones in. Jones has too much punching power for that to be a good tactic for Vinny. 10 seconds to go in round number 1. And it appears Pozziensa will survive the first round with a little aggression of his own as well. Both fighters yelling at each other. A lot of psych job going on in there. Not a bad.
Premier Ringside Seats presents The Glamour with the Hammer. Troy Waters established a fierce reputation as a welterweight contender with a lethal left hook. Monday, he moves up to the junior middleweight division in search of a world title. His opponent, Jorge Baca, former WBC welterweight champion. Plus, up-and-coming Australian talent. Live on Premier All-Star Sports, Monday from 7 p.m. Eastern.
That started things going for Pozziensa. He was backed up. Came back, though, and trapped Jones in the corner and watched for a long looping right hand. There it is. Followed by a short left. Take a look at that from another angle in round number 2. As we look at Pozziensa digging the body in there. Not a bad first round for Pozziensa. Took some pretty good leather from Jones. Landed some decent shots on his own. Certainly looked like enough to make Jones show some respect. Jones' jab, though, looking very good tonight. Pozziensa giving him an open target for the jab, too. As long as Jones gets that range, he's going to land that jab all night long and puff Vinny's face up. Warning from referee Tony Orlando to Pozziensa. He's got to keep those punches up. About a minute gone by here in round number 2. Not quite the pace of the first round. Pozziensa lands a lunging left. Jones doesn't make him pay for being open. Jones being a lot more tentative this round. Pozziensa still exerting a lot of nervous energy, a lot of wasted energy. Good jab by Jones. Pozziensa trying to work the body. Uncharacteristically, Roy Jones carries that left hand down around his knee, almost like a crock chip fight. Lands a good right on Poziensa. Minute to go in round number 2. This is for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship, so it's scheduled for 12. Right hand just misses. Thrown by Jones. Incredible hand speed, though, from Roy Jones Jr. Certainly the fastest man Poziensa's ever been in, with him probably the hardest hitter as well. Under 30 seconds to go in round number 2. Poziensa trying to pin him up against the ropes again, throwing those lunging wild rights, working the body. Good hand speed from Poziensa. Has Jones a little befuddled. Jones has never really seen this kind of aggression. Under 10 seconds to go in round number 2. Crowd going wild. Poziensa's got him pumped up.
That's for the punches. Then you box him. Just like that, Vinny. That was good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Like that in the end. You gotta do it all the time. You're doing a lot of good feinting. You just have to go in the chair. And then feint. And feint your way coming in. Take that step in. You know what I mean? Don't just feint from like that. Feint, move in. You're just gonna move back. Then fight a hard 7 and bend.
Take a look at action. Round number 2. End of the round was all Poziensa. Enough on my scorecard anyway to even up the round and get him an even round. Which might be more than James Toney got at this point. Good body work. And that's what Poziensa has to do. He's got to bull in, sort of fight Jake LaMotta style. Rush in and trap Jones, who seemed a little befuddled by the strategy of Poziensa. We're in round number 3. Poziensa appearing almost hyper in there. Moving too much. Oh, and a good left hook. Lands by Jones. They both spread their arms. Hot doing it in there. Poziensa says, okay, so you got me. Jones, roll. One hand speed right now. He's got Poziensa ready to fall through the ropes. Poziensa says, come on. I'm not sure that he really means it, though. How about I'm positive he doesn't mean it? Very fast left hand from Jones. And there might be a cut in the corner of the right eye of Poziensa. Minute going by here in round number 3. Yeah, Poziensa definitely cut on the right eye. Good right hand to the body. Second time Jones has landed that on. He's going to start to tattoo that cut. Poziensa eating those jabs like Rocky Balboa ate him from Apollo Creed. Poziensa tries to rush in. Oh, a good left-right combination from Jones. A little more than a minute to go in round number 3. Very good round for the champion, Roy Jones Jr. After a fairly good second round, Poziensa totally outclassed here. Bangs on the top of his head. What does he need this hot dogging for, though? Bending at the knees. Blood trickling down from the right eye of Poziensa. Having a miserable round. Right hand lead by Roy Jones lands. Jones getting more confident, feeling good about walking in. Poziensa throwing nothing. Eats a left-right combination from Jones. Pozziensa might be on the verge of his first loss since coming back from the car accident that he suffered. Big round for Roy Jones Jr. The crowd's loving it here. Pozziensa bleeding. Got a cut under the left eye, and I believe he's also got one in the corner of the right eye.
Tight when you get closer. You gotta do that. Win. More, on my neck. On your neck? On your neck? On my head.
Come on, baby. Keep your hands up, baby. Don't fuck around with it. Yeah.
Drink.
Let's fuck around, baby.
Let's go.
Action here from round number 3. All Roy Jones, right hand lead. Oh, if that left landed, Vinny could have said goodnight. Round number 4, we're scheduled for 12. I don't see it going there right now. Not the kind of round Roy Jones had in round number 3. Pozziensa has abrasions on both eyes. Kevin Rooney and he both knew whatever that strategy was in round number 3, it's not working. Change it. Vinny said, I know. Starting to box a little bit more conventionally now. At least in terms of lateral motion, staying on the outside, keeping his hands up so he doesn't want to eat those jabs for 12 rounds. What is Pozziensa doing? Bouncing off the ropes from side to side, only to come off and eat a left hook from Jones. There's that right to the body that Jones has been landing so successfully so far. Minute gone by in round number 4. In case you need to know, that's Roy Jones in the gold shorts, Vinny Pozziensa in the red with the white trim. Jones is the champion. Pozziensa the challenger. We're on Prime International. I'm Arnie Tokyo Rosenthal. Enough for introductions. After a fairly good second round by Pozziensa, it's been all Jones. And that right eye of Vinny's starting to puff up pretty good now. Pozziensa not offering much in terms of offense. Comes in with his head wide open, eats a left-right, nods that he knows he got hit. Right hand lead by Jones. Pozziensa shaking his head to see if it rattles. Under a minute to go in round number 4. Pozziensa hasn't landed a punch on Jones so far in this round. I don't think he's thrown 6 punches. Jones just too fast for him. Jones toying with him. Jones undefeated, 28 wins, 24 knockouts. Pozziensa tries to hold on to the rope, gets a warning not to do that from referee Tony Orlando. Oh, look at that jab. Fastest jab in boxing today, and there's blood coming now from the nose of Pozziensa. That eye's starting to swell up. We're going to visit in the corner of Roy Jones Jr. and his trainer, Alton
Cut him my bag.
On my head.
Yeah.
That's my head mostly.
Let's keep doing what you're doing.
All right.
I got it. Okay. There you go. Just keep doing what you're doing, baby. Looking good. Good control. Way to work. Both sides, right and left, is swelling up now. You done got him cut on his left and right a little bit. Just keep working him some.
All right, I'm here.
Okay, baby. Your show.
Take a look at action here from round number 4. Look at this left and a right. Beautiful work by Jones. Take a look at it from the other angle. Very fast jab. I don't know any other way to describe it. There's no euphemism for fast jab other than fast jab. Precision punching from Roy Jones Jr. as we start round number 5. It's scheduled for 12, but the way Poziensa's right eye's puffing up, I don't see it going that way. I gotta tell you, in all the years I'm watching boxing and calling boxing, this is the fastest jab I have ever seen. That includes Muhammad Ali, it includes Sugar Ray Leonard, it includes Ray Robinson. Lightning left hand from Roy Jones Jr. You get the feeling Jones is really measuring him now. Right hand lead lands right on Poziensa. Minute going by in round number 5. Scheduled for 12. Don't tune in for the late rounds. Right eye of Poziensa becoming a real mess. Poziensa trying to regroup on the ropes where he had some earlier success. Tony Orlando can't break the fighters. Jones screaming something to Poziensa. Blood starting to bother Vinny. Pulling his way in, trying to use his head. Decent hand speed. Jones gives it right back to him on the inside. Poziensa ready to come in with his hands down, thinks better of it, puts him up. Almost doesn't matter though with the hand speed of Roy Jones. .45 seconds to go in round number 5. Another spectacular round for the champion, Roy Jones Jr. Come on, man! Catches Poziensa coming off the ropes with the right uppercut. Poziensa doesn't have a clue what to do. Nothing working. That right eye bothering him as he paws at it. Closing and bleeding. Jones, jab, hook off the jab, followed by a right. Brilliant combinations.
Don't hit me after the bell now.
Very impressed with Jones tonight.
You all right? You all right? Can't reach him. Just counter punch. Give me the bag. Laying back, you know? Yeah, I know he's doing that. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. You're not putting any kind of pressure on him, man. I know it's tough. You gotta get on him. You gotta get on him. Okay. You gotta get on him. That's all you can do.
Vinny, if you pull your tongue out, you're gonna get a cut.
Okay.
Leave your tongue in your mouth.
Close your eye. Close your eye. Close it good. Close it good. I can't keep telling you. Close it good. Don't open your eyes. I know, bro. Give me a drink. Give me a drink. Okay. Okay.
Put your legs down. Put your legs down.
Okay, let's go second. Let's go. Let's go second.
Kevin Rooney telling Vinny Poziensa as we start round number 6, he's got to exert more pressure. He knows it's hard, but he's got to get in there. Poziensa says okay. He also got a warning from his father to keep his tongue in his mouth that he was going to get a cut. Apparently that's something that's happened before. We're scheduled for 12. This is the IBF Super Middleweight Championship. Champion Roy Jones Jr. He's in the gold. Poziensa's in the red. Jones also former 160-pound champion. Title he won from Bernard Hopkins. Only defended that once against Thomas Tate. Poziensa was a former lightweight champion, if you can imagine. Vinny at 135 pounds. Almost gets dropped by a jab by Jones. Also was the 154-pound world champion. Tonight they're at 168. Pozzienza again sticking his tongue out, very frustrated, very puffed up, very bloody. In my opinion, Jones might just have the best jab in boxing history. Certainly the fastest. And if a jab is fast and accurate, what else do you need? As we're just about halfway gone here in round number 6. Pozzienza finally bulls his way in. Manages to throw his first flurry of the round. Probably went the first half of the round only throwing about 3 punches. This is what Kevin Rooney told him he needed to do. He needs to bull his way in. Takes that Pozzienza side step back. Again, does the tongue sticking out routine. Oh, and he eats a big left hook by Jones. Another left hook right. Pozzienza hurt, holding on to the ropes. He's down. He can't take this kind of punishment much longer. Tony Orlando taking a big look at him. He says, yeah, I'm okay. Not really, though. He's bleeding from the eye to nose. The other eye, no legs. He's trying to pay possum, but believe me, that's no possum right now. There's 30 seconds to go in round number 6. He's going to fall on his face. Eats a big right-hand lead. He's down again. 3 knockdown rule is not in effect. We're on the IBF rules. But I can't see Tony Orlando letting it go if he goes down a 3rd time. 10 seconds to go, round number 6. Jones says, come on, Vinny, let's call it a day. And that's going to be it. I think Tony Orlando, that's over. Pozzienza trying to say he's all right. But no way. Roy Jones Jr. looking sharper than he looked against James Toney, if that's possible. Stops Vinny Pozzienza. Looked like it was about 2 seconds to go in round number 6. Good stoppage by Tony Orlando. Pozzienza went down for the 3rd time. He looked up and said, I was okay, but no way. First knockdown was set up by a big right hand. Second knockdown was by a flurry. The 3rd, there was no legs left underneath Vinny Pozzienza. Gallant effort. We take a look at Pozzienza's face.
Give us some room. Give us some room.
Both eyes cut. We're going to take a look at action here. First knockdown. Left hook. Followed by a left uppercut. Another left right. Pozzienza trying to hold onto the ropes, keep himself up. Goes down to 1 knee. Take a look from the other side. Different angle. But it was definitely the left hook that started everything. Pozzienza definitely on Queer Street at this point. Holds on to the ropes. Here's the second knockdown. Right hand lead, which Jones used very effectively tonight. Double right hand lead. Drops Pozzienza. And finally, the 3rd and final knockdown. Left uppercut. Pozzienza's got no legs at this point. Tony Orlando trying to get there to stop it. Can't get in between the fighters. And Pozzienza goes down. One more angle. It's the left uppercut that starts it, but there's no legs left at this point. Tony Orlando trying to run in there. Gets there a little bit too late as Pozzienza goes down. Hits his head on the ropes. One more angle. Oh, was that a beautiful left uppercut? And down went Vinny. And from that position, he was telling referee Tony Orlando now that he could go on. No way, Vinny. Not your night. Pozzienza gets stopped for the first time since he was stopped by Abi Marbi back in December 1984. Stopped in 5 rounds on cuts in Italy. Michael Buffer with the official call.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I give the official time, how about a round of applause for the game challenger who came in here tonight, the comeback kid from Rhode Island, Vini Pazienza. The official time, 2 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 6. The winner by knockout victory, and still the undefeated super middleweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
There you have it. Roy Jones Jr. improves to 29-0, 25 knockouts. And you've got to wonder with this kind of performance, forget whether it was Vini Pazienza, James Toney, whoever was in the ring tonight. You could take a look at the hand speed and the punching power. Who is going to give Roy Jones trouble in this weight class? Really move up to 175? Will we see him against the likes of Virgil Hill? Perhaps the newly crowned Fabrice Tiozzo. Perhaps he'll take a jaunt over to Germany and see Henry Masker, the IBF light heavyweight champion. Possibility of a rematch with now WBU light heavyweight champion James Toney. Sure, Toney would like to get in there with Jones again. Then again, after watching Jones's performance tonight, maybe James Toney would think twice about that. Vini Pazienza, he drops to 46-7.
Okay, thanks, Al. Roy, another tribute to your awesome hand speed here. When did you know you were in control permanently?
Well, I was in control the whole time. I told you I trained very hard. I took this fight harder than I ever take any fight because I'm just a tough competitor. I told you Smoke was going to light my fire, make me hype. It got me very much into the training regimen. Made me want to come out and do myself, and I just think.
Well, we had the interview there for 2 seconds.
Nobody gets seriously hurt.
Back here with Roy Jones.
You talked about winning the battle of the jabs this morning. Did you find you were more on the mark tonight than ever with that?
Yeah, because I had to. That's the way to make it a little tough for us to move. Because he's a very game fighter. He's a very good mover. And I knew I had to use the jab effectively to keep him outside and not let him get into his game.
All right, and as Vini Pazienza comes and joins us here, really an awesome display. Vinny, a quick word from you against this guy tonight.
Roy's a good fighter. You know, I came in there, gave him all, you know, I just couldn't get it going tonight. He kept me from getting in my rhythm and getting it going on, you know. It's a good win for him. I got no excuses at all.
You talked about the reach not reaching. How frustrating was that?
Yeah, it was frustrating. You know, at times I couldn't get near him when I was in. When I was trying to get inside with him, I couldn't get in. You know, his reach, he was using it very effectively. But, you know, that's okay. I mean, I wish it would have kept going a little longer. I wish they wouldn't have stopped it when they did. You know, I was catching him at times. He's hard to fight. He's hard to fight. You know, that's all. He's hard to fight.
Okay, Roy, overall, your assessment of your entire performance here seemed flawless from where we were sitting.
Well, it was a pretty good performance. I have to go back and check it out on tape again. What's up, Pensacola? What's up, Ma? What's up, JP? Everybody back at Seville Quarter. Great guards. Everybody doing it up. Field number 1, baby.
All right, Roy, we know there's some big fights for you. Vinny, take it over here. What about for you? Where do you think you'll go from here?
Oh, I'm not sure. You know, it wasn't, you know, like I got hurt or anything like that. I just, you know, I couldn't find the range. When I stepped in the ring, I knew it wasn't going to be a great night for me. You know, I tried to fight through it. He fought great. You know, when a guy fights good and you got an off night, and especially as talented as Roy is, you got problems. You know, I wish they would have kept the fight going on because, you know, it would have been no problem going 12. But he was hitting me with good shots. He had it going on tonight, and I didn't. And against an opponent like Roy, you know, you cannot be not at your best, and I wasn't at my best.
All right, Roy, do you think it sent an omen with the first left hook of the fight, seconds into it?
No, not really. I wasn't trying to set an open. I was just trying to make sure I stayed up on my game, trying to make him think that, you know that I was going to punch every time he came in and keep him at bay.
Did you sense his frustration at not being able to reach you, that you were forcing him to gamble?
Yeah, I knew that. That was my main goal in the fight, to make him gamble, make him have to get inside my reach. If I got reach, God bless me with reach, why not use it?
What kind of fights are out there for you? Who would you like to go up against?
I don't know. I got to go back home, take it easy, take some time off, you know, hurt my hand a little bit, let myself heal up, relax from that hard training session I went through, and I'll think then.
Which hand and when? Which hand did you hurt and when here?
I hurt the right hand. I think I threw an overhand right about the 3rd or 4th round. I hurt it. He got a tough head.
Well, he certainly does. Roy and Vinny, thank you very much. Let's take it now to Sam.